Hey everyone, today I want to talk Punk Couture with you guys. If you've been following MAC, you will know that the winter collections have released and they included Magnetic Nude for those of you who like the more subdued and soft shade, and Punk Couture for those of you that like the more bold, bright, and also deep dark shades. They kind of give you the best of both worlds in that collection. So today I'm going to be talking about the quad, which is actually called I'm dropping it. It's actually called Punk Couture. It's the actual name of the quad. And we have 4 shades in this quad. We have All Races, Idolize, Magic More, and Carbon. And it's pretty just much a simple quad. It actually reminded me slightly of the rainy season quad from the All About Orange because it's got those grays. But unlike the All About Orange quad, this is not a true gray or true like black and white quad. This has a little bit of blue purple. And basically it's more purple though. Your silver here looks silver in the pan, and this here looks a little bit like a grade or just a medium black, but it's actually not. This applies purpley, this applies plum, and this actually applies kind of off-white, even though it looks a little mauvey. Now the first shade, All Races, is described as a mauve pink, and I just don't see it. For me, it's like an off-white, like a eggshell color. Now, it isn't too pigmented, but it's perfect to kind of soften out the other shades. I used it today under my brow bone just to help blend out the not so easy to blend shades. Carbon. Yeah, I'm talking about Carbon. But we'll get to that. And then the second shade is Idolize right here. Idol Eyes. And it looks pretty silver in the pan. But really when you apply it, you get that purple. And it's definitely a shimmery shade, but it can be built up. I find that it applies best over primer. As you can see, that purple reflection, especially when I go like this. And today, it was not sheer at all on my eyelid. I did apply it over Lancome's La Base Pro, and I find that it was perfect over that. But if you have Urban Decay's Potion Primer, or even a primer from like e.l.f., any brand that you have, you probably get much more pigmentation when you apply it over that versus when you apply it simply over bare skin. And that goes for all these shades. The next one we have is a Magic More. By the way, All Races was matte, Idolize was luster, and Magic More is Volux Pearl, right here. And this is a darkened plum shade, but you do have a little bit of that micro shimmer in it, and it really applies well. And the micro shimmer is so slight that you can't see it in this video. Not even sure you can really see it in the swatches, but when you're in real life and you see it on your skin or on your eye, you can actually see it, but you have to be very close. So if you're standing like right here from me, you're not really going to see it. It's more like a personal thing. Like you look at it and you're like, oh, I see a little bit of glitter, or if someone's like right here, they'll see it, but if they're any further than that, they're not really going to see it. And it's just very, very, very slight. So slight. And then the last shade we have is Carbon, and you know, MAC adds this color to like every single palette that they release, and it's a matte black. It's not, it's not the best. I personally do not have a good experience with it. It's extremely sheer. When you try to blend it out, it doesn't blend well. If you use it wet, it works as a good liner, but if you're using it wet and you're putting it on the eye, it's just so messy. It doesn't really have fallout. It's just so underpigmented. It is awful. I hate it. I hate Carbon. I really do. I just don't understand why they keep including it. But all 3 other shades worked well, blended well, lasted pretty long on the lid. I liked the look I could create. You could do a fantastic smoky eye with them, or you can do a little bit of like that light blended into that smoke. That's what I did today. I used Idolize on my lid. I used Magic More on my crease. I used a little bit of Carbon on my outer V, and then under my brow I used All Races. So I like that you can get a whole look from this quad. I like that overall it's worth it. It was a $40 quad. Most MAC eyeshadows are $15, I believe, so you're getting a deal if you get them in the quad. I believe these are all permanent colors with the exception of maybe one. So you're really not missing too much if you decide to pass on this. I didn't see anybody really going crazy on the blogs or on the forums for this product, but I personally like it. I think it's versatile, especially if you're going for those bold lip colors, even those nude lip colors. But I feel like it really pairs well with the darker lipsticks from the Punk Couture collection. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoy the picture swatches, and please follow me on Instagram. I'm Recycled Stardust.